Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Executive Vice Chair of the Atlantic Council, Adrienne Arsht.
Well, that's the closest I will come to a voice like that. It does take your breath away. We all know Renee Fleming for her singing, for her musical accomplishments, so I'm not going to review that. You can do that either in your program or on Wikipedia. But I do want to tell you a few things about her global or international accomplishments. For example, she sings in English, German, French, Italian, Russian, Spanish, Portuguese, Mandarin. Governor Huntsman, I imagine you could sing with her. Japanese, and Elvish, which is from The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. For many years, as she's traveled the globe, she has met with many, many heads of state. From our President Obama, she performed before the Queen Elizabeth. She was in Japan and performed before the Empress of Japan with Placido Domingo. She sang at the 25th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall. She has sung at the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony and the 20th anniversary of the Czech Republic's Velvet Revolution. Additionally, she serves on the board of the Asia Society, and she works with the Polyphony Foundation, which is an organization that seeks to foster friendship and understanding between Jewish and Arab Israelis through the practice and performance of classical music by young people of all backgrounds. She is truly a dynamo on and off the stage. Her arts advocacy is well known, and she currently serves as the artistic advisor at the Kennedy Center. And so, without further ado, I would like to present the Atlantic Council's Distinguished Artistic Leadership Award to Renee Fleming.
So much, Excellencies, Atlantic Council leadership and fellow honorees and esteemed guests. Oh, it's truly an honor to be in your presence this evening and to receive this distinguished leadership award. I was thinking about what it takes to get on stage. It's mastering a very unruly instrument made up entirely of involuntary muscles, and we have to work hard to achieve a virtuosity that is typically unamplified, the voice. And with this mastery, singers tour the world. We are first in concert halls and opera houses, major capitals, and then to farther shores. At a key point in my education, I received inspiration from my Fulbright scholarship to Germany. Yes, please continue to support the Fulbright scholarship. It's so important. And being steeped in the language and culture of Goethe enabled me to begin to think about cultural history as the part of us that is noble, our higher selves. And because as classical musicians, we represent the history of music, we're invited, as Adrienne just said, to the tables of some of the most illustrious leaders of our time. It became clear to me some years ago that artists practice a powerful form of soft diplomacy in these moments. And I'm gratified that the Atlantic Council recognizes the role that music and the arts can play in fostering international cooperation. And today, with the overwhelming amount of information we receive on a daily basis, messaging of important initiatives and ideas face an uphill battle. The bright spotlight of celebrity, the power of actors and musicians to reach the public about climate change, poverty, and health on an international basis is compelling. For example, 2 days ago, Dr. Francis Collins and the National Institutes of Health joined me at the Kennedy Center for an exploration of neuroscience and music. And as a result, the NIH is adding music to their BRAIN initiative, citing research showing that it probably predated speech in the evolution of human beings. And further, during this convening, our former Surgeon General, Dr. Vivek Murthy, noted that feelings of isolation and loneliness in society are reaching epidemic proportions. It's little wonder that we describe so many perpetrators of violence as lone wolves. What science has discovered is that music triggers a chemical response in the brain that actually reduces feelings of isolation and increases a sense of social connection and trust. If political alliances promote human relationships on a larger scale, please remember that the arts can strengthen those relationships. We can join you not just as entertainment, sorbet, and a meal of substantive conversation, but as partners in your work to promote peace and harmony. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And we love to share our art. I'm happy to introduce to you a remarkable new talent, a soprano from the Domingo K. Fritz Young Artist Program at the Washington National Opera. Ladies and gentlemen, Raquel Gonzalez. Thank you so much.